Hello, and I read this book called The Reason I Jump for a project and for my internship class with Deidre Hafner. It's about a kid who has autism and he's from Japan. This basically tells about he answers questions about how he experiences with autism, and I work with students who have autism, so it's a really good book to read if you want to work with students who have disabilities and autism and become a teacher. I have 10 questions that's in the book. So what the 10 questions are: people with autism use their own language in a different way because they don't always say the words that match well of what they're saying. If he practices enough how to speak properly, he will get better at it. The boy who wrote the book has a hard time answering questions because we talk extra speedy for them, so it takes longer to understand the question. It's frustrating for him because he feels like he is drowning in a flood of words. That's how he describes it in question 8 in the book. Communication is different for people with autism because it is hard to follow what we're saying, and it can be misunderstood what he is saying. It happens to all of them with people who have autism. He says that we don't have to assume that we need to listen to every word he uses. The boy's name who wrote the book is Nakahi. Says he doesn't want people to judge him because he can't talk properly. He can't help it. He used to feel abandoned by the world. He can't control over his own body because they say it's still or move all the time. They are suffering because it's hard for them to talk. I've realized that when I work with kids who have autism, they don't make eye contact. He thinks it's creepy to look people in the eye, so he tries to avoid to look at the person. So instead of looking at the person, he listens to the voice and look at that when he looks down at the floor. They work really hard on what you're trying to say. Why they don't look you in the eye. Autism love to be around with people. They are afraid that they will be on your last nerve or get you in trouble. He doesn't like to be on his own because it will make him lonely. The person who wrote the book has no problem with physical contact. Some people with autism do hate being hugged or touched. It depends on the person. Sometimes touching someone with autism controls the person's body and it can be terrifying for them. Usually flashbacks are bad ones and memories are usually pleasant. Sometimes flashbacks can be bad. If that happens, he would get a good cry. He wants us to understand of what they're going through. I'm sure he wishes to be normal, but that will never happen. He'll learn that people without disabilities need to work hard and try to do their best. The reason why he jumps because it makes him feel so good. He feels like he is going up to the sky. He also claps just to make them feel free. And that's why he jumps. Well, that is it for today, but thanks for watching. Get this book. Bye.